everybody, welcome back to my channel. So I know that you guys see the difference in the quality, and you guys, this quality is just superb. It got me feeling myself a little bit. I ain't even gonna lie, I'm a little schmazed, I'm a little dressed. So I basically freestyled this look. I wasn't really going for this. I just really wanted to try out the mini palette, and I wanted to try out my Anastasia Glow Kit. Alright, sorry to cut that intro short, but I'm just going to go with my Mario Badescu refreshing spray, and I'm just going to spray that all over my entire face. And then to moisturize my face, I will use my Cetaphil just to add a little bit of intense hydration because it is the winter. Then I'm going to go with my e.l.f. Poreless Face Primer, and I'm just going to apply that to my face as well. I wanted to tell you guys that today is actually my birthday, December the 20th. I recorded this video on December the 19th. This is my 19th video, and it is my 19th birthday, so the number 19 is real popular for me right now. So now I'm going to go with my Clean Colors brow pomade, and it's basically a dupe for the Anastasia Dip Brow, and I actually like it a lot. It's more easier to work with, and it's less pigmented. You know, it's easier to build up, but with the Anastasia, once you dip it in once, that's kind of all you need for one eyebrow. Now I'm going to go with my LA Girl concealer. I do not know what color this is, you guys. I just use it, and then I just shape around my eyebrows. I believe it's like 3 shades lighter than me. And I like to do the box method. A lot of people don't like to do the concealer in front of their brows, but I feel like it gives me more of an edgier look. So I lost some footage, but I basically did my foundation and I put my concealer on, and I also put the concealer onto my eyelids as well. And now here I was just setting my eyelids with the Laura Mercier translucent powder so that my eyelids wouldn't crease and it would be easier for me to blend out. So taking the mini palette by Sephora, this is a limited edition. Well, it was a limited edition. You can no longer get it, but if you have it, it's perfect. But the Modern Renaissance palette kinda is a good dupe. Well, at least for the brown, it's a good dupe. Yeah, so I'm just gonna take that brown and I'm just gonna apply that to my crease just to darken it up a bit. Now I'm gonna go in with that burgundy-ish, satiny-ish, whatever is the word for it. And it's like burgundy, but it's really red at the same time. So I'm just gonna pop that on my lid with a eyeshadow brush from Real Techniques. Now I'm just going to use the other side of the brush, and I'm going to go in with that golden color, and I'm just going to pop that on my outer corners. And the reason why I'm doing this, just to give it sort of like a gradient effect, but also when you go to put your highlight on, girl, it's just going to make it look like your whole side of your face is just blinging, honey. Like, hotline blinging, okay? Somebody need to call Drake, alright? Now I'm just going to go back in with that color that I used in my crease, just to darken back my crease, because I did blend out that gold into my crease, so it kind of overpowered the brown. So I just want to bring my brown back in there. So now I'm taking my Laura Mercier translucent setting powder, and I'm just going to place that underneath my eyes, and I'm just going to blend that into my skin. I'm not going to bake with it, because I realize when I try to bake with this powder, it gives me like an ashy look. So it's better to just, you know, try to rub it into your skin opposed to just baking with it. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but I'm not as cake-faced as I used to be, because I've been taking really good care of my skin, so I don't need that much foundation anymore. And by the way, I use the Maybelline Fit Me foundation in the color 340 and 338. So yep, that's what I used, and I didn't use too much of it either. And now I'm just gonna highlight and then set my highlight with the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder. Now going in with my two colors from that Black Radiance palette. It's the medium to dark. I'm just gonna contour my face with that. Now taking my favorite blush from MAC in Raisin, I'm just going to apply that to the apples in my cheeks and typically above my contour, just to bring some color back into my face. And I don't go as heavy as I used to with my contour, because my face naturally has like shadows within where my contour is. So if I go too heavy, I'm going to end up looking like a skeleton or a drag queen. So I'm taking my MAC pressed powder, well, it's the Studio Fix powder in NC50, and I'm just going to run that all over my face to set my foundation. Now taking my lashes in 217 with hair glue, of course, I'm just going to place that onto my lid. The only thing that I hated that I did was, instead of just peeling off the glue once it dried onto my eyeshadow, I actually ended up going over with a eyeliner pencil. And I really hate eyeliner pencils. I love just liquid or gel liners. But that's what I did, and I ended up making a huge mess. So yeah. And I'm just going to use my Josie Maran Black Oil Mascara. I really love this mascara. I actually got this in the Lash Stash to go at Sephora. And I ended up getting the whole size, like the fuller size. So I really love it. And it's easy to come off your eyelashes as well. With all the humbleness in my soul, I can admit that this is where I went wrong. I should have just left my eyes the way they were. I really just hate eyeliner pencil. I hate pulling my face, and I hate, you know, just doing all of that. And it'd be so hard, no matter how much you try to warm it up, it's just it's stiff. So I just ended up looking crazy, and I didn't care. So I just sprayed my face with some setting spray, and I'm just gonna let that sit in for a while. And then I'm gonna go in with my Anastasia Glow Kit, and I'm gonna use the Amber Glow, I believe, or the Amber something. It's the one in the middle down at the bottom. And I'm just gonna, oh, it's Amber Gold, and I'm just gonna apply that to my highlighted area with a total face brush from Real Techniques. And I like to spray my face before I use it, because this particular palette isn't as, you know, creamy. It's more textured. If you do not wet it to press it down, you will look super textured on your face, and you'll look like you have a million zits. pretty much it, dolls. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Also follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Zahirah Kenya. I am totally obsessed with this look besides the liner, of course. But look at that glow though, honey. Yes, work it, girl. Just got